TBISE, the best in sports entertainment. We're here live in Empowerment USA. TNS Media Group with the team and the family. So we have a special guest today, my guy Jamar from Halal Fitness. And everyone knows this slogan. You see it all over the internet where it says, just do burpees. So we had him here in the studio. As you can see, we did a quick workout. Whereas though I was a little fatigued, but I was keeping up with him a little bit. He was, he does this every day. So he got I got an excuse. But 30 days, 90 days, I'll be back. I can probably go to the gym. He just had me working out with him in the morning sometime. We used to go to the gym, but I couldn't go. But now.
How long did that last?
I don't remember exactly. I don't know the exact time. I don't know the exact time frame, but we was working out, and as you can see, this guy knows what he's doing. You see him on the internet, you see him on Instagram, you see him, on YouTube. You can follow. Where can they follow you on YouTube though? Actually,
Halal Fitness LLC. Everything. Instagram, Halal Fitness LLC. Halal Fitness LLC.
Okay. Now, in regards to the burpees, just do burpees, Halal Fitness. How did you come up with that? Where did it all start for you?
Well, it started. Fortunately, when I was away, I thought about it. Unfortunately, I had to do a little stint, almost 9 years. So I came home and I didn't want to get in any more trouble. So I'm like, I got into fitness. So I thought about fitness world around like 2 years in the bed. And I'm like, I could come home and do that, trucking. You know how you just, when you're in jail, you think about a lot of things you want to do, but fitness was one of the things I wanted to do because I thought about it before I went in. But so 16, I thought about it. I tried to get certified when I was at Lexington, Kentucky. But I left because I got transferred to Fort Dix in 16. So I never was able to get certified. So when I got when I was about to get out, like when I was like a year to the door, they had a certification at Fort Dix. It was ISSA, so I was able to finish everything. By the time I got home to halfway house, I was able to be certified, do the CPR, boom, boom, boom.
Okay.
But yeah, I thought about it in there, and I got real serious with it. I always was working out. Everybody know me for working out. Mm-hmm. But it's crazy. I didn't start doing burpees. I was always I like lift weights. So I didn't start burpees till about, the first time I did burpees was like 14. I was like 2 years in. And I did it outside, and all my hands was busted open from doing it. So I was like, yo, I bust my I don't want to do that no more, but I was doing it with. Mm-hmm. So I didn't like it. I never did it again till about 2015, like a year and a half later, I started doing them again. I started liking them. I like burpees. 16. Like, so when I go into Fort Dix, I was on the weights again, but I still had the love for burpees. I like burpees. I don't even like weights no more.
Yeah.
So by the time like 2017, you might say, middle of 17, it was like pretty much all burpees. Once I got over to the east side, I think that was like 17, 18, we got to the east side, because I was on the west side at first. Yeah. I was still doing weights, so on burpees. So when I got to the east side, really, it was like, I hardly did weights. I just was doing burpees and calisthenics. Fell in love with it. So I thought about the name. I was like, come on, nobody got Halal Fitness. I'm going to come with that name. So I was able to get that trademark. So that worked for me. Okay. Nobody had the name, so been flowing. It's been doing good for me.
Let me ask you a question. Now, I see a lot of your competitors or other people that have like workout programs and things of that nature. Some people focus more on lifting weights. Some people focus more on different calisthenics like pull-ups, dips, things of that nature. What's the difference and what makes the burpees more effective on you as far as working out?
You know what I like about burpees? You don't need anything. You don't even need that much room. And you could just be somewhere in a secluded area and be able to get your a whole body workout. Mm-hmm. Endurance, you could build muscle if you're doing like more push-ups, and you could hit your core. So I'm like, dang, you gotta love burpees. Anytime you could do, I could be in a corner, like, in jail, cell, you don't got nowhere, they don't let you out, whatever may happen. You could always have enough room to do burpees and get a lot out of them, especially, so that's why I like burpees, because they can't take burpees away from you. They could take weights from you, they could take this from you in certain spots, but you don't need nothing but your full body and a little bit of room, and you could get everything you need from it.
Yeah, I saw something you had posted. I don't know where you was at, but you was like in a small corner. Mm-hmm. You was like, you did a quick set or whatever you was doing, and you showed that what you just mentioned as far as like being able to do burpees just in a small spot. Now, outside of burpees, I know, people like to work out, all this stuff, but I'm assuming that you have to have like some type of diet to go along with the working out and watching what you eat.
The diet it's crazy though, because a lot of people that you see people when you're away, or you see people that do calisthenics and push-ups and that type of work, they usually have a better look than a person that does weights. Not saying I love weights now, but it's just something about calisthenics and burpees. It's the look stay with you. So you could do weights and you'll blow up. You be strong doing weights, lifting heavy, and you stop doing weights for like 3 months. You're gonna be like, that ain't the same person, because it gives you that type of look. So once you stop doing weights, you like, whereas the calisthenics stay with you. So if you're dying with it and you're doing calisthenics, you're getting everything you want, and you're going everything you need from calisthenics and burpees, because you're doing full body workout. So, but you need weights to be toned up. I'm not saying don't do weights. But you can get everything you need from burpees and calisthenics, push-ups, and everything.
Now, let's just speak about the diet. Like, what type of things for someone who wants to do burpees, or someone wants to get in shape for that matter. What type of diet should they have? What should they stay away from? What are the things that
you should do a calorie deficit diet. That's the best diet you want to do. So, and you want to do like a high protein with it and good carbs. You don't have to have low carbs, but good carbs. And
give example. I'm cut you off, but give an example of a good carb. A carbs that you should put in your body.
Sweet potatoes.
Okay.
You got black rice, wild rice. You get that Whole Foods. You get wild rice anywhere, but black rice you got to get pretty much at like Whole Foods. I'm not sure if they sell it everywhere. And like Ezekiel bread, that's like the only bread I eat. That's a very good bread to eat.
You was telling me about that when we was working out. Yeah.
You got to keep it in the freezer and all that. But Ezekiel, like yogurt, like you want to stay away from dairy. Dairy is no good. You want to stay away from, soda, juice, mayonnaise, dressing and creamer, like dressing, creamer, soda, juice, them 4 things. You could gain weight from just those liquids right there. Syrup, mayonnaise, dressing, all that stuff. So you could get fat from just doing that, like eating that, like in bread. You want to stay away from all that. So if I eat a salad, everybody say I'm a little extreme with that. I don't put nothing on my salad.
So we just eat. So no chicken, no.
No, I don't put no dressing.
Oh, no dressing on it.
Yeah, I haven't had dressing on my food since 2011.
Wow.
I haven't had ice cream 2011.
Hold on, that's gonna be like ice cream. You can't. Well, you don't eat no dairy.
Ice cream is liquid fat.
So you don't eat no dairy at all, nothing.
Now, when I'm treating myself, I will occasionally eat like a chicken cheesesteak. I might get it now. I might get it as a wrap. But if I do enjoy myself, I might get light mayonnaise. But I haven't had ice cream, soda, or juice. I don't remember the last. I had juice recently. I think I had like during Ramadan. They had the ginger, the lemon, whatever they be making.
Yeah.
So I had juice, but I haven't had soda since like 12 or 13.
Yeah.
And I haven't had ice cream since 2011.
Now, was that one of them ginger juices from the Imam Muhammad? Yeah, it wasn't one of those juices.
I had one of them, like them type of juices,
okay,
but I haven't had like orange juice, apple juice. I don't know the last time.
Yeah.
So even when I'm eating bad, what I call eating bad, it'd be like somebody eating good, because my bad is your good, because I'm still not going to eat certain things. You know what I'm saying? I'm still going to stay away from that. And I might be, I feel bad. Like, I really feel bad when I eat bad. Like, if I eat French toast, I eat certain stuff, I like to eat it like 12. If I get some French toast, I get a whole lot of protein, like 4 or 5 eggs, bunch of sausages with it. But it's going to be like I said, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock early, so I'm going to burn that off all the day. And I probably worked out twice by 12 o'clock. But, yeah, you want to stay away from all that stuff. Ezekiel bread is the best. Your fruits, you want to stay with all the berries is good for you. You don't really want bananas, too much sugar in bananas. Stay away from bananas.
So even though that's a natural sugar, in a banana,
it's too much sugar. People are like, oh, you get potassium. To get the daily intake of potassium from bananas, you got to eat probably 6 bananas. And you know how much sugar is in the bananas? Like, stay away from bananas. You get potassium and everything, but bananas is like too much sugar, even though it's natural sugar. You want to eat like all the berries, blueberries, raspberries, blackberries, raspberries, Those are the best. Like grapefruit, avocado, they like the best fruits right there. But I eat all the berries most of the time.
Wow. Now, for somebody who's like, looking to get in shape, you mentioned all these things that they should stay away from. But what should be a workout regimen? Should it be like 1-2 times a day, once a day, one in the morning, one at night? What would be a good workout regimen for someone who's trying to like get in shape or see results really fast?
Well, it depends. If you're trying to lose weight, I would say you should work out about 5 days a week, 2 days off. You know what I'm saying? If you're a beginner, start with 3 or 4 and gradually work your way up to 5. And that's like the best routine. So you're like 2 on, take a day off, 2 on, take a day off, like that.
Yeah. Now, with your burpee campaign, as far as like burpees in your workout regimen, what's the most amount of weight you saw someone lose who just doing your workout regimen as far as burpees? What's the most you seen someone lose? I saw one guy in one of your videos that like he lost a lot of weight, but can you give us a specific number or a specific amount of pounds someone may have lost on your workout regimen who was looking to lose a lot of weight?
I'm gonna keep it real with you. You could lose a pound a day from just dieting, to be honest.
Yeah.
So it's really, I'm gonna say the truth is the really key, the thing to lose weight, for weight loss is dieting.
Mm-hmm.
So if you eat right, you'll lose weight from just eating right. So the workout is gonna help you stay toned and get your cardiovascular right, but diet is key. Everything is diet, 80%.
Now,
You have some people, now I'm gonna take that back, who don't eat good, exception to a rule, and they can eat whatever.
yeah.
But most of the people, you gotta diet. Diet is key.
Now you see everyone like focusing. They say like they want to have their core straight. They want to have like core. And I heard you say this before. Like the core is actually start with your core,
Yeah,
and
core
then you
is
can
important.
build out. So burpees is like a more so like a core exercise.
Total body, core, everything. Especially when you do Navy SEAL, that's one of my favorite, because
Yeah.
you're going, kicking your knee up. That's real good for the core. Planks, push-ups, pull-up, all that stuff is good for core. But breathing is important too. Can't leave breathing out. If you don't know how to breathe, see how you was having a hard time with that? Your breathing is horrible. No, you see how,
Yeah.
you're gonna practice on breathing. Breathing is everything. Once you get the breathing down, pack and dieting, it's a walk in the park.
You'll see results almost immediately. Now, another thing, people do a lot of sit-ups. Are sit-ups really that effective to get abs, or should you focus more on
Dieting.
dieting? Because your abs is basically like are really
You
there.
could get abs over fat all the time. That's somebody that's doing abs constantly, and they might be doing weighted abs. You'll see the lumps coming over the fat. But once you start burning that fat off, and you always want to work on core. Like core is important. But what I'm trying to say is the dieting, you're gonna get there quicker. A lot of people be doing abs. I don't got no abs, but they eating bad. You can't eat bad and expect to get abs.
Now, another thing is, you see people running on treadmills. We have boxers. I watch a lot of young boxers, like my guy Speedy from Philadelphia. I saw a lot of workout regimens from boxers like him, Jamar, Boots, and his other boxers. They run a lot of miles. Is running something good to incorporate with what you got going on as far as your workout?
Running is great. I love running. I could run long distance all the time. Broad street run, I did 3-4 of them. I don't even train. Like running is natural for me. So I train for endurance. Everything I do, I train for endurance.
Okay.
I don't really worry about anything else with endurance. I want to have that win.
But the burpees also give you like additional. That's like helps you increase your endurance because you're doing a lot of repetitions of those up and down, push-ups, squats. Because I see you can add different variations to it. Like you can add different things to it. Like you said, the squats. You can add the jumps. I saw one thing where y'all was doing like a guy you had on your channel. He was jumping in the air doing kicks. Yeah. It was like kind of a little short guy, something like that. I forget his name. Yeah, the white T-shirt on. He was jumping up doing kicks. And I didn't expect him to do that.
And he's short. So
yeah, I'm looking at his physique.
You see how I pause the content, like, and how high he is in the air?
Yeah, like I didn't expect. I saw him, but you couldn't really see his physique through that T-shirt he had on, like a white tee on. So I couldn't really see his physique. But when I saw him doing I'm like, he must be in shape because he was jumping like he could jump and dunk. Or
jumping like somebody that just came home with 13 years, right?
Oh, how long? Oh, he's been with 13 years. Yeah, we just came home.
Yeah.
Oh wow, so he in tip top shape. But
you see why he jumping, right? He happy. Alhamdulillah.
Yeah,
Good
happy,
mother,
yeah.
Dol Aziz, a good brother.
Yeah.
I met up with somebody else, and he's like, I was hearing about you. Because a lot of jails are starting to hear about my page and hearing it. Like,
Yeah.
so he like, I had to get with you. So he came down. I did a little workout with him.
Mm-hmm.
I said, give me a little burpee, little freestyle before you go. And he did that. We did legs and everything. But yeah.
Yeah, he's tip-top shape.
But my greatest cardio machine is the Stairmaster. I love Stairmaster. Because Stairmaster burn fat, not muscle. That's a great machine.
And that, but I'm sorry, I did a Stairmaster before. My legs, I did probably like 10, I don't even know if it was 10 minutes.
But you know you're not in shape, so it's exceptional.
Yeah, but I'm saying still, my legs felt like, when I got done, like I couldn't even walk.
Yeah?
Yeah, man, I'm not like you as far as,
No, maybe, yeah, the Stairmaster is rough. I recommend everybody that I train to do the Stairmaster. Like that's like important. Like get the Stairmaster, because especially women, that it lifts their glutes up. It's gonna burn the fat. So I always recommend women like get on that Stairmaster. Go eat right on the Stairmaster. That'll start you off. But yeah, Stairmaster is great. A lot of bodybuilders use Stairmasters too because they don't want to burn their muscle, so they use Stairmaster for their cardio.
Wow.
But running for boxers, that groundwork. I don't recommend treadmills for boxers. Outside is the best.
Best running?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, another question. Now, I heard you mention, because I want to shed a little light on something, because a lot of people who are maybe incarcerated or going through a difficult time, like you said, you did what, 13? How many years you did? 8, 9 years?
Yeah.
You did 9. I'm sorry.
Close
I
to
don't want to add too
Please
much.
don't
You did 9 years in prison.
It felt like forever. First time ever getting convicted, send me away. 10 years.
Wow. Now, for you to do that 9 years and to come home, start a business, be productive in society, be upon, the correct belief system, alhamdulillah, and you're out here making a way for yourself and also helping people reach or accomplish goals. What was your mind frame like when you first went into prison and then coming out? What was your mental aspect like that I got through this time?
This is going to sound crazy, but
yeah,
I didn't realize I had to do the time till like 2.5 years in.
Wow.
I got sentenced. I knew I fought my case because I had no record.
Mm-hmm.
I was able to put property out, stay home. I fought my case from home. So I had to self-surrender to 10 years. A lot of people are like, boy, you crazy. You turned yourself into 10 years. Yeah, I turned myself in. I could have lost property. And they made it so first they was like, bring deeds up. And then the judge got it. I had Brian McMonagle, and he got us aware as though I only had to go with one. They made my mother stand up. We want you to just put one up, your mother's. So you run on your mother's, we take your mother's house. So it's like, oh, wow. I wasn't planning on running anyway, but if I lost, whatever, I had to do the time. I was willing to pay my debts to society. Like I said, first charge ever. I had no record, I had everything. Doing everything right, but, got caught up in the streets, had to do 10 years, and boom.
Wow.
So my mindset going in was like, I'm stopping everything. If I curse, if I did this, if I gambled, if I did anything, Allah knows best, I don't conceal my sins. Yeah. It's all over with once I walk through this door. So like I said, 2014, I'm sitting on the yard, I'm like, I just got off a visit, wife, kids, and everybody. I'm like, and one of them asked me like, "Damn, how much longer you got?" I'm like, soon. I just said soon. But as I went back, I felt bad because it's like, why would I say soon? And I got like 6 more years. Like, because with the good time, you got to do like, it used to be 8 years, 7 months. It's like 8 years, 5 months now with the new law. Yeah. So I'm like, I got like 6 years left. And it hit me it really didn't hit me till like 2 years in, 2.5 years in. I'm like, wow.
So was that then at the time when you said, look, you already said you made the your intention that you wasn't going to do a lot of different things.
Yeah, that was already said.
But at that moment, did you say, I got to figure out what I want to do when I get out?
Yeah, I got to figure out what I'm going to do. I had a cleaning service before I went in, so I didn't know if I was going to return to that as well. So my mind was going a whole lot of places, but fitness was where it was going. Like, I was crazy. Everybody know me. Their time when they're like, oh, that's the boy. He loved working out.
Yeah. I was at the Dawah Center, Jamerson Avenue. That's where I see the man Hassan Somali. He said, he said, I ain't seen you at the match yet, but I see you working out. I guess you might have seen me working out on one of your your videos or something like that. I don't know, but he said something to me like, "Yeah, I see you working out," but that just shows that people are, not just because it's Imam, but people are actually tuning into what you got. I watch you on the internet, but so how does that feel to come home, to go through such a hardship, come home, and now be in a position like like I said, you home now, you're in a position now. People are tuning into what you got going on. How does that feel? You able to provide for your family, halal man, and things of that nature. How does that feel for you?
It feels great, especially when like people see me when I'm out with my family and my kids. They be like, "Hey, halal." I went to the championship game, so I had all Eagle stuff on. So I had my grandson. Somebody was screaming. My grandson, like, he calling you. Like, halal fitness. I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
That was because normally I have something to say halal fitness on 90% of the time, unless I'm going to Jamar, I'll go out sometime. Other than that, so it, like that really made me feel good. Like they noticed me. Like I'll be in the mall anywhere, sneaker store. You gotta be doing burpees. I always see your page, or I'm in the gym. I always see your page. So that made me feel good. And then I'm doing it, like you said, the halal way. No music, like no staying away. Try to stay covered. Sometimes I may have a white beater. Give a little something, make sure my nigga covered. 90% of the time, I got a shirt on.
Yeah.
Or sometimes I have the Izar wrapped around me. I might tie it a certain way, but cover, I'm trying to do it as halal way as much as possible. I'm not perfect, so, but no music, no, you know what I'm saying? I might do a little sound, like an earth sound. But I just do voiceovers and keep it as halal as much as possible.
Yeah, we're the same way here at TBISE. We try to, keep it, that way as well. Now, you have a lot to offer to someone who may be in your position. What advice can you give to these young kids out here who may be on a path of destruction, where as though they may feel like there's no other option other than the streets, there's no other option for them to, make money other than the streets. They don't understand that there's ways to make money and provide for yourself. What advice can you give to someone like that?
It's not worth it. Them jails is not worth it. Losing your family, that's the most thing that hurts you more than anything. Your family, especially if you got kids or your mother, your sister, you hurt them more than anything. If you got a wife or, you know what I mean? Like your kids, like that hurt you more. Like I left, my mother was what? She 87 now, so she was about, I'm not even sure. She was older, so I'm mad I said her age because she had died. She hurt me. She's in real good health. But like I said, and your wife, you leave your wife out there, she coming up bringing the kids and the grandkids. Yeah. It's a struggle. It's hard on your siblings. And it's not worth it because the money you making, the risk is not worth the reward. Yeah. You know what I mean? You make money, you get, it's not worth it. Like you could come home and do something right now. You could come home and open up a page, don't even have to show your face and make thousands a day. You know what I mean? You got people
just show me that.
The social media is like growing, so you could come home with so many ways to get money, like cleaning services, detail shops. Yeah. It's not, like I said, it's not worth it. I feel so good like going to the bank, leasing cars and all that type of stuff I wasn't doing, like I feel great. Like don't have to look over my shoulder. I ain't worrying about the cops. And they pull me over. Yes, officer, roll the window down. I know your rights. Like I feel like it's the best feeling in the world, man.
So, man, listen, man, we appreciate you for coming on the show, man. TBISE, man, and I know you outside of this, this world of social media or internet, so forth, so on, or outside of TBISE for the most part. But I want to, commend you because, like, a close friend of mine, you and him were incarcerated when I first, got introduced to you, and speaking to you at that time, and then meeting you when we came home before we even started doing any interaction, you was like, "What's going on with this guy? What is he doing? We got to keep him on the right path." Yeah. And that shows that you have good character, man. So I want to commend you, and may Allah continue to bless you in your endeavors and whatever that you got going on. But before we go, can we just tell people where can they find you at on all platforms once again?
That's it. Like, see this Halal Fitness LLC. You put that up. You might see a Halal Fitness _ somebody trying to, but Halal Fitness LLC, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. I'm on all 3 platforms. I'm on Facebook too, but it's all Halal Fitness LLC. You can find me there.
Okay. You heard it here first. It's TBISE, the best in sports entertainment.
If you need around-the-clock care, call Medicare LLC. We are concerned about your care. We are concerned about the care for your loved one. Please allow us to help. I look forward to hearing from you. Call us today.